Hi, I'm Jalen Craig, and today I have a special guest for Jay's Declassified. I've been knowing this person for such a long time now, and she's a special friend. Everyone, let's welcome April Johnson. Hi everybody, how you doing? Well, April, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where you grew up, what's your major? Well, I'm from the same place you are. Yeah, but the people out there don't know that. Who are the people? Okay, so April and I are from West Memphis, Arkansas. We went to high school together, and now we're going to college together. And this May, we'll be graduating together. Right, April? Maybe. Is there something wrong with your classes? No, but last time we talked, you was having some really big trouble in one of your classes about, you didn't get this assignment on time and that you were really worried about it because this is the assignment that you need to graduate, so you have to pass this class. Okay, April, that's enough information. Here today on Jay's Declassified, we're talking about studying and how important studying is. And the reason why I want to do a segment on this is because I remember being in high school and I breezed through it, sadly to say. What about you, April? Yeah, I had no problems in high school. Didn't study for anything. Passed with flying colors. Same with me. But when I got to college, it was a whole different ball game. The workload was heavier. There was more stuff to do. I didn't know how to balance it all. So finding time to study is very essential for your college career. If you want to stay here, that is. So, April, can you tell me, where's your favorite place to study? Well, my favorite place to study is the library. That's a good choice. Yeah, it's so nice and quiet. I get a lot done there. Oh, so sometimes it can be hard to study, with annoying roommates and activities and different obligations that we have. Do you have a hard time studying? Well, no, I have a 4.0. I remember when I first got to college, I had a very hard time with college algebra. And math has never just been my strongest subject, but if I studied a little bit harder, a little bit longer, gave it more attention than my regular classes, then I would be okay. I could pass it. But college algebra was giving me such a hard time, no matter how many times I studied. Do you remember having, that memory, or being in a subject or a class that was just seemed like it was extremely hard and you just couldn't pass it? Yeah, English. English? Really? Can you tell us more? Yeah, sure. I remember having a hard time in English, just like you with math. I've always had a hard time in English. In college, it's just very, very hard. It was extremely hard. And I had to write papers. And I was having a hard time with those papers. But I went to the Writing Center and they helped me out. It's a good thing you mentioned the Writing Center, because even though I didn't go to the Writing Center, I took tutoring. I went to the tutoring center in the library, and they helped me out with no problems. Yeah, the point is that we're trying to make is that sometimes you need a little extra help. You don't always have to do it alone. Sometimes you can't figure out the problem alone. So if we have resources, which we do here, you should use them. They're here to benefit you. There's no shame in asking for help. Sometimes you just can't write that paper alone. You just can't study alone. You need a little bit of push. You're definitely right, April. That is some really, really good advice. So for our last question, how do you like to study? Well, I like to study quiet, in a quiet place. Hence the reason I said library. So as for me, I like to study in my room with my headphones on. Jalen, this interview isn't about you. Yeah, but I'm sure people want to hear how I study, right? So I like to study in my rooms with my headphones on, playing my favorite Beyonce. No, Jay, I think this is the end. I think we should end this interview. I think you're right, April. So I'd like us all to thank April Johnson for coming through and giving us some wonderful advice on how to make it in college when it comes to studying. And let's get to studying, people. This has been Jalen Craig for Jay's Declassified, How to Survive College. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you'll be successful in your college career. Thank you for listening.